dark screen of, oh wait, it's not even on. But even if it was on, I'd still get like the same display almost. This is so lovely. Okay. I was having technical differences. Okay, so the way we fix this, we have to pass in the index pointer, right? And the way I have it, it's just like kind of hard to get to it in two different places, really. It's a real problem. So one of the things about computer science is we want an unsigned int, so it's like bigger. Let's just look this up. Size of yeah, it's 32-bit. It's an unsigned int. GL short, it's only 16. So we have more possibilities with this, even though we're probably only going to draw this much stuff. But why wouldn't we just start our engine with this? So we have to get it to work with this. It's like our obligation. So I'm going to have to... Fence didn't... Alright, come on. Really interesting stuff going on. Yeah, let's just run our game. Also mess with MP3 systems. Just nothing but that. We don't have 5 yet compiled now. We need to compile 5. Okay. How to get this on Android. Well, I love the sensitivity. It was actually even higher. It feels like motion sickness game. Alright. Let's see. It's the phone, like... No, it's just showing a dark screen and not reporting to the system. It's what I'm seeing in real life is not what's on there. Okay, now it's synchronized a little bit. It's starting to like behave. Real problems here. Just hardware technical differences. Search for this. Let's see if this is gonna... I think I need to reboot this phone. It went into like whack mode. It is really struggling here. And I think it has to do with the app that's running. Yeah, because this is what that screen is getting. It's like being confused by this app. It's either crashing and just relaunching itself immediately. Like, what does this say? Not reporting to catalog. Yeah, really bad. So I know it's lagging. You just have that sixth instinct feeling after using it for a while. Yeah, because you go in here and everything is just like perfect. Alright, let's just kill this, fix it, and then run it. We have to find the problem without using debugger. We just have to find it. Alright, so this is right. This is right. Here, I'm going to prove that this is right. Okay, so it's UN32, which is same as unsigned int.
And who could forget that wonderful finish by Rehab Officer Tylenol Jones? And tomorrow night...
Shit, I think it was too big, huh? We seem to be experimenting some technological differences.
Experimenting technological differences. I always thought they said experiencing technological differences, but it's actually experimenting. I think the movie has different versions too. The YouTube version sucks. It doesn't have all the scenes, but it also has a few other funny things that's new, like this one. So let's go see how this is defined. Yeah, so it's defined correctly from what I copy pasted. So it sounds questionable, but whatever. Okay, this is the instance class, right? Yeah, this is instance. Fuck. What is all this shit? Okay, this is the buffer. So do we generate this? I think it was working. That's the funny part. But I did change it and it stopped working. I could change it back. So I have, oh no, I commented it all out. Cool. Now I can't change it back. Okay, so this indices. Go ask it stupid questions. Okay, my OpenGLES 3 on Android elements buffer change from short to let's just tell it. 32-bit ML problems or something in that take uint 32t. Alright, so that's good news. I thought that too. Yes, the GL buffer data absolutely can take uint32_t data for element of buffer function designed to vary data type for writing the correct size of bytes. So let's break down the function call. GL bind buffer, EBO, GL buffer data indices, dot size main, which is a vector. Oh, this might be important. Yeah, 'cause sometimes it's times size of float. This is an interesting, more robust, interesting experimenting technical differences way of doing it. Yeah. I'm just gonna fucking take this shit, plug it in here, and it should work now. Like that should have been the issue. It's trying to pass render past that, and the fucking thing just like, oh, it's like choking on itself, doing buffer overrun, but it can't crash because it doesn't. It's still dead. I knew it. I wasn't gonna really fix it. That fixes one part of the problem, I believe. Alright. So let's do this. Find, I love when it does that. Like it, you can't press enter. You have to press return. Enter is the key at the bottom left of the keyboard, and return is the big key above the shift key, classically, and they are different. The number pad enter key is different signal code, even though they usually do the same thing. Not always. Not in this fucking shader-based terminal thing, whatever they conjured up. Okay. Where's our render? Damn it, our render is above, I believe, our create buffer thing. It just makes things like really confusing, but I could just move that. I'm just used to it being a certain way. Usually render is always after creating the array. Okay, we created. Why is this here? Okay. Wow, like it's really fucked up like this. Sometimes it's, I really like Android Studio. Sometimes I really just like wish I could just like snap it like a piece of plastic that it is. It's just like dumb. I'll start doing things too, kind of like Visual Studio, and then you're gonna get confused. Okay, this is where the problem is. Really what we need to do here. And I really don't like doing shit like this. Because you're inside the render function, like, how are you gonna like, just see out this crap? You could go to the video card. I don't have the code on me. Like, I don't remember why this is here, but this was important. And then this. Do we have to do this? I don't remember. I know we need this. Because I'm trying to do it this certain way that's being done over there. Okay. Indices. Alright, let's just run this. Let's just see if we get output here. Die. This works. I really need to eat something. This is dumb. What is crap I'm doing? Ate all my food in my stomach. Alright, so it's trash. Complete destruction of experiments and differences. Okay. So we see that it's being allocated as it's being drawn. That's interesting. And we have more stuff being added to it. Oh, that's an error. It's an absolute error. There's more and more elements each time we're looping through the array. Each time we render a frame. So it's just like eating memory. That's fucking awesome. That's so cool. The behavior is just awesome. Alright, so this is not happening in this function. It's doing that triangle function that I added for sure. I added it in the wrong place. Yeah, like I put it here. Yeah, so it's working. This Cartesian triangle equilateral thing adding. Then it's telling me. And it's adding another one at different rotation. Wow. Awesome. Okay. I don't know what I was like thinking when I added it here. Here's the other part of this. Okay, so it's updating it. Some other version of it. It's like I wrote this code in 3 days and just like forgot what I was doing because I was doing the other engine very. So like one concentration just destroyed the other concentration. Let's add it in the proper location before we unbind and before we send it to the graphics card. Like here would be like very ideal because we're not updating it after we send it to the index buffer. This equilateral triangle, what it'll do, it'll add it using the constructor. Why are we not in the right place? Okay, yeah, so it'll take the render. Doesn't even add it. Just like this update, just update crap. What does it actually add? Fuck. Now we're all out of places. Oh, it's one of these. Something called here. That's the system. This element rack system. I believe it's equilateral. There's two equilaterals. There's an object one, and then there's a basic render function one. Okay. Hexagon doesn't work. Oh yeah, it's this one. So this one's going to add it. It should do it correctly here. Once it adds it, yeah, it just returns some objects. Okay, we're make sure we know this happened. You don't really have to send it to the graphics buffer in order to see something on the screen. Just have to like know where this is being called now. Alright, so this is being called in the right place. Alright, whatever. It's just, I fixed it already. I already put it here. Before it generates and binds these buffers and copies it over to the graphics card. Okay, so it works now. And we don't have this like insanity. And we do have a triangle. Now here's the problem here. Rotation. I want to add it in a different place. Is the second parameter the scale? Yeah, it tells you. This is where Android Studio is cool and not cool. It's like doing this little parameter notification. Okay, scale. Need another one of these functions. UVs, these are fine. So we're using this function. We really need to upgrade it. Let's just do it. It's gonna have to be done. It's gonna get more ugly, but whatever. This name is 2. Obviously, and then obviously, just make more space here. Garbage. Just the default type of parameters you pass into this. I mean, I'll get a comma here. I do want it to look like this. Problem with this is adding this, and at the same time, yeah, like I would want to calculate it so x would be whatever. Let's just do it in some sort of fashion for now. That should be fine. You could do it like that, and then later it takes these. That's why I kind of coded it like this, so it's kind of prepping it. Okay, now I need to just add it here. Where's the add triangle thing? It's probably here. Equilateral triangle, yeah. So the equilateral triangle is equal or something? Okay, it's like an equal democracy? I don't know. It's like easier to rotate and see that it's right. The other one's not so much. Alright, so I have to offset it. This is the whole problem. We're seeing stuff just stacked on top of each other like pieces of garbage. And kind of want to put one here and here and just do some tests and then later make them collide or something. It'll be like the base new feature of a game, and then we'll like try to have a game while the system's still working, and then like refactor it, factor it. I guess the mic still works. Okay. Alright, so let's get to it. Can't hit undo because I don't know if it'll go back to the other file. Just find this. Remember, hit return, not enter. Alright, so this will be 2. This will be 2. We want it to be at 0, but I believe that's 0, so we have to just tell it -10 f, comma, what the y would be. Let's just guess it's -1. I think it's -1. And then z, oh, whoops, it has to go after this, obviously. And then z, it's just a 0 from 0, I don't know. We could actually mess with the z, but not right now. The y will be 2. Let's just set it to 1 for now. So this should spawn 2 triangles that we spawned on top of that elsewhere. No. Why is the triangle now transparent? It's using some special shader. I get rid of that A out, 'cause it's just like spamming. It's just creating lag. But what I could do is make him move where the mouse is. Still though, this should have worked. I don't see how that didn't work. Alright, so it makes it, puts it in there. What is this stupid warning want? Leak of memory allocated in function triangle 2. Who cares? Like, what leaked here? Nothing. Like, yeah, this was made. We need this. We return this and use it later. Or maybe because this will just copy the entire structure. Like, I can double check that. Yeah, it might be just creating 2 instances of it. Or whatever. This isn't a very big object. And you might as well just keep another instance around. Maybe recycle it somehow. But that would be an interesting project. How do you recycle that and let that memory error? Huh. Yeah, if I change this object type to a pointer, it should actually get rid of it. Because what we could do, let's see if this gets rid of the leak. This is what would get rid of it. Or crash it. Either way. Just don't like doing it like this. It doesn't like it either. Why is it pissed? Okay. But will this work? That's the question. Let's see if it does. Will that stop the memory leak? It's not good to start out and just ignore a memory leak. I guess it works. Really ugly though, code. Just trying to reference this fucking thing of the size. Well, I could just imagine. What if it was off by 1? Alright, so why is XYZ here not working? XYZ, collateral triangle, blah blah blah. Should have just memorized the line code. Whatever. So this scale of it. Let's just change the scales to something just obvious that it's going to be too big. Oh no, what if culling and clipping fucks it up? Where are they? I don't see them. Like something seemed to change. Maybe this one in the back. Like that seems to be the viewport. Like the viewport seems to be mad. It's one way to check. One seems to be behind the other, and the viewport seems to be like a box over here. okay. I don't change it much. The angle here. What if we change angle to just pi? Actually, what the good angle to be, we pi divided by 30, so we could like see that it rotated. And the reason I think College Hernian is like a little faster for rotation and scaling and retransforming or something. I don't remember. And how are we determining the colors here? Now it's gray. For some reason it's changing like the attributes, not the position. I think we have some sort of a other shader attribute array errors. Okay, we got vertices, UVs. What does the shader say? Okay, so vec4 and vec4, right? Yeah. Position, UV position gets repassed. So it's not a W equals 0, it's something else. So it's getting the fragment of the UV. The position of X is the color. This is an interesting shader. What if we made don't have that much variables to work with here, but let's just make it Y. Still have to fix the viewport. I believe the viewport is just really screwed up. It didn't do anything. Let's get rid of this. I mean, this seems to be working, but we have some experimental differences. Let's change this. Yeah, so they disappeared, or at least one of them did. I think they're being drawn over each other. The same, everything. Because the rotation doesn't seem to be working. Okay, and then Y is the viewport screwed up. Let's fix the viewport first. Height and width, like what the fuck? Something seems to be crap. There's no way. This is not returning right. Something else is wrong. Okay, our first quad is okay in the indices. It's 0, 1, 2, 2, 3, 0. And this is 1, 1, blah, blah, blah. We set this to 2. 2, 2, 2. What would that do? Just to like run some experiments. We also should do the flip the phone experiment. It's always interesting to see what happens when that happens. I think there needs to be a handler for that. But it didn't change crap. Why? It's not logical. It's even like less logical. Okay, so there's still a mystery here. Should be rendering everything in the background red. Why is it doing this? I don't know. Oh, I need some food. Why? In my opinion, it's the projection matrix. Sure that this is all right. No, it looks the same. Like, why would it be different? it's not using it, so we're having that issue. Okay. So it's still not that great. Still feel like skipping it. Well, the other way. Would be just to make this camera work right. There's something wrong. There's something completely wrong. Here's the projection matrix. Here's how this good. Oh, the camera's out of battery. Just seems like nothing changes.